Welcome to Make It Happen with me, your host, Maggie. Today, we are talking skin health and supplements, and we're gonna dive right in. So let's talk supplements first. If you're a human, you've probably been convinced at some point or another in your lifetime to try a dietary supplement of some kind, be it a multivitamin or a supplement that claim to help lose weight or build muscle, sleep better, or give you more energy. I know I have. And if you're with me, or if you've ever thought about purchasing a supplement before because of its claims or marketing, you're going to want to hear what I have to share today. Listen to this recent finding. In an independent analysis of 57 dietary supplements, 84% did not contain the amount of an ingredient claimed to be in the formula. 40% didn't contain any of the ingredient claimed, and 12% contained undeclared ingredients that are actually prohibited by the FDA. I'm gonna repeat that for you because this is startling. 84% of the supplements reviewed did not contain the amount of an ingredient claimed on the label. 40% did not contain any of a particular ingredient claimed to be inside. And 12% had ingredients that are prohibited, like banned by the FDA. These findings are not only kind of scary, but pathetic and sad. As a billion-dollar industry, it's one that we as humans clearly look to support our health. But with findings like this, how on earth can we trust what we see on the label? This only looked at 57 supplements, so I'm not going to say that this applies across the board, but I think that we should assume that it applies across the board. Supplements are not regulated by the FDA. I'm sure you've seen that little fine print message on the side of your supplements bottle before. But as consumers, I think that we can all agree that we can at least expect for whatever we're buying to contain what the packaging claims, right? Even if you know that we're swindled into buying something for claims that were far-fetched, you at least want to feel like you're buying what the product claims to be. I am certainly not a happy camper if something I'm spending my hard-earned money on doesn't contain what it claims and might even have something else inside that I don't want in it. Some supplements can certainly be helpful. I myself consume a few that I really like, but most are, unfortunately, a waste of your money. So how can you tell the difference? Well, first and foremost, I encourage you to use your best judgment. Don't fall for marketing tactics and claims. If something sounds too good to be true, chances are it probably is. So save your money. One way to at least feel confident that you are getting what you pay for is to buy supplements that have third-party certification, such as by the NSF or USP. This basically means that a brand pays for a lab to verify the accuracy of labels and safety of the product. And if it all checks out, the NSF or USP will allow their stamp of approval on the packaging. So at least you can rest assured knowing that what you are buying is what's actually in the product. I am certainly not perfect when it comes to this. Even though I've never been what I would consider a quote supplements person, I don't even take a multivitamin, but I do have a few that I lean into for support, and my guess is that you're probably in the same boat. I've always prioritized purchasing supplements that do have the NSF or USP label, but I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that it's all that's in my cabinet at home. My protein powder of choice, for example, does not have third-party certification, but I was a bit relieved when it at least spotted the Informed Sport Banned Supplements Tested logo. At least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing that my protein powder doesn't have banned ingredients inside. So are we wasting our money? I think the answer is maybe. These stats are alarming and unfortunately proof that we're spending our money in wasteful ways, and not purposefully, of course. I know for me going forward, I will be more mindful of this given this study's findings, and I encourage you to do the same. I think it's important that we think logically when purchasing, try not to fall for marketing tactics, and read labels, including prioritizing looking for third-party certification. And I have left some links for you in the show notes if you'd like to explore these further. And above all, prioritize healthy eating. Remember, supplements are there to supplement your health. All of what your body needs can be consumed through food. It's just sometimes easier to lean into a supplement to help out. Okay, we're gonna switch gears and talk about skin health for a minute. First, I don't have a study to share with you about the findings of skincare product claims today, but I would encourage you to follow the same mindset when purchasing these products as well. Marketing is king, and good marketing can convince us that we need a product even if we don't. Aging, as we know, is a natural process and not one that we should be afraid of, but that doesn't mean that we can't be proactive about aging well, like we've talked about in past episodes before. Just like our body composition naturally changes as we age, our skin does too. Over time, changes occur such as dermal thinning, degradation, alterations in hormones, and increased exposure to inflammatory cytokines. Healthy skin is a combination of many factors, and it's widely agreed upon that hydration, nutrition, sun damage, and age are a few of these factors. But it's also been shown that exercise can have a pretty profound impact on the health of our skin as well. Previous research has shed light on the potential for exercise to combat skin aging. For example, one study found that a 12-week aerobic exercise training program improved dermal thickness, the amount of collagen found in the skin, and elevated skin tissue mitochondria levels. The same study showed that habitually active adults exhibited milder signs of skin aging. Pretty cool. A 2023 study in Scientific Reports took it a bit further to see if there was a better mode of exercise to combat skin aging, be it cardiovascular or resistance training. And the study was relatively small, but the findings were pretty neat. Both types of exercise yielded similar outcomes, such as improved skin elasticity and dermal structure. The resistance training group actually ended up with a slightly greater increase in dermal thickness as well. And the participants were asked not to change anything about their diets. So these skin-related benefits seem to be solely from the integration of an exercise routine and not nutrition. And not surprisingly, both types of exercise showed improvements in overall health, body composition, and performance. Duh, as if I needed to share that little tidbit. Just another reason to keep exercise a priority. It is a pretty stellar tool for overall health and well-being and anti-aging as well, from body composition to skin health. Incorporating regular exercise has the potential to rejuvenate skin, promote its resilience against aging process, and perhaps unlock a more youthful appearance. And the kicker that ties it all together is that exercise is free. No supplements to buy or concern about whether you're spending your money on something useful. So create an exercise routine that you enjoy, commit to it, follow through on getting it in, and give it time. But watch many aspects of your health improve as you build it into your daily routine. It's worth it, and so are you. Go make it happen.